Hello everyone, and welcome back to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays XCOM 2 War of the Chosen Operation Lost Gifts. In the tunnels under St. Petersburg, we are going to sabotage a psionic transmitter. We're going to go ahead, we're kind of our bench players, and everybody is just kind of tired and worn out. So we're just going to do our best, and hopefully we'll get out of there in one piece. Let's get down there.
Has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Alright, so we've got ourselves a transmitter up here. I believe we've already played a mission like this. Actually, I think it was the second mission of this campaign. The idea is, as you'll recall, we gotta get all the way up to the transmitter, knock out some nodes, and, knock out the nodes along the way so that the turn timer extends, and basically plant sub C4, or X4, quote-unquote, on the transmitter, which is right here. So that's facing the approach way, which is good. The trick to this mission obviously is going to be just moving as quickly as possible so that we can get into a position to put the X4 on. Let me see here. We got 2 Rangers with Phantom, which is great, as well as Lady Turner. So that is very good, because what that means is that hopefully, well, Lady Turner is kind of the key to this, is because she can re-enter concealment, which is going to be key. I'm trying to figure out if does anybody else have the ability to go back into concealment yet? And the answer is no. So the only thing, so she is going to be instrumental, because at the absolute worst case, as we move forward, we'll probably get bogged down at some point around here, which means that we will need to enter concealment and possibly plant something in a turn or two, so that we can at least accomplish the objective. So that is going to be the key to success. Other than that, we want to go big and we want to go loud very quickly, because time is of the essence. So let's get to it. Alright, so first things first. Let's go into the shadows here.
Life is in your hands.
And we're just going to move as quickly as possible through this tunnel map. We really don't have a lot of time to basically not, basically to wait. So, question is, on this map, we got the bridge up here. We move forward. Okay, so we've got a, interesting, might end up having to blow up a wall through here so that we can get to this transmitter. So we'll hold on to with a rocket or a grenade. Other than that, we just dash everybody up.
Good to go.
Oh, that's not where I wanted to move him, but that should be all right.
A good decision.
Everybody else moves up.
Location confirmed.
See where that patrol moves.
No place for you to go now.
Interesting. I wonder if we want to move up and take them out right now, or just kind of bypass them. We can claymore with shrapnel that does 8 damage. We can't throw it quite far enough. But I wonder, do we have any other grenades? I think we're kind of low on the grenades. That might have been the only thing that... Oh, we do have one. We could pull up here and blink a pod out of existence really quickly. I think I would prefer that. The only problem is that Kamishi Boroto is the one who has to throw it. which would be slightly unfortunate. But we've also got the Mimic Beacon. Okay. It's been actually I think about a week since I played, so I'm trying to remember my loadout. We want to keep the grenade. We've also got the rocket. This is acid. This is frost. Okay. Let me see here. Let's move up. We haven't seen any nodes yet, so I think we want to... Oh, gosh, this is a tough call. I do think we'll want to move up and just take out this pod real quick. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
I have found our objective.
Okay, well we found... Alright, so we found a node. Excellent.
Feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Okay. So we got ourselves a turn. Let's go ahead and just
Explosive.
place the claymore. And
I comply.
hold that up there. And just see if we can blink this pot out of existence. There we go. And they are just gone. You see it from here? No. Two rangers in shadow. We're gonna move up. Oh, you can't. Oh, you could see it before. Okay. Can you see? Yeah, let's just move up here. And just blink that node out of existence here. Good.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Alright, so we are going to, with our rangers, move up. Saman Chatterjee. And Catherine Fox.
Solid copy.
Now that we've seen around the corner, let's move up a bit. Alright, now, with that in mind, the question is, do we have any nodes somewhere around here that we can tag in order to keep moving forward? Remember, our objective is we're probably going to blow a hole through this wall so that we can... That's an EMP grenade. So that we can get to the side transmitter as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and move up. We see another node. We do not see anything else. We're going to move forward.
Understood. Moving out.
The aliens
Whoa.
have the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
That is a pod of rather unfortunate proportions. It's going to require quite a bit of damage to take out that Archon. That's an Archon and 2 Mutons. I think we could sidestep them, though. And we see 2 nodes, which is great. So we're going to move up with Saman Chatterjee. And I'm going to take one more step. Okay. We can move forward.
Sure thing.
Take out this node here. And then we will just keep on keeping on.
I can make it.
And let's see. That pod is right there. There was probably another pod right here. So we're going to move up just to see if we can see it. I think we saw another node, like right there. Excellent. Victor Smirnov is the last person to go. So we move forward. Gotta remember to keep that rocket, only to blow up the wall. Did this pod move at all? And the answer is no. Which is a good thing. Question is now that we have a pod somewhat active. Wow, okay, that's a... So we're gonna have to be careful about how far we can move. Or not how far we can move, but how far we intend to charge with some of this stuff. And we still have we still have to cross this corridor threshold. That's the one that concerns me, because the closer we get, the more likely we're going to discover at least a third pod here. But okay, so there's the door. That was how you typically approach it, but we will probably end up popping this pod right here. So it may be better just to blow the door as we originally planned. Let's move up.
As you order, Commander. The target is marked.
Okay. So we can see that pod from there. What can we see? We can see just about every pod. So as soon as we breach that with somebody who isn't in concealment, the whole thing goes off. So that probably means that Victor Smirnov, who is the guy we're going to use to actually blow a hole through here, probably not going to be able to sneak through. Which is okay. Oh, he can enter conceal. Excellent. Why does that not show up on here? Oh. Curiosity. What about our other ranger? Our other ranger... she cannot. Okay. Just trying to get a feel for the abilities again. It's been a while. If I move you here, you can see all the nodes. That one, and then that one. We're gonna just pop that. Get ourselves a few more turns. Move up.
Headed there now.
Okay. Trying to be sneaky and speedy all at the same time. You are our other unconcealed individual. You can see everybody coming up here. How far can I move Victor Smirnov? I can move you up there. Can you hit the wall from here? That is the question. I won't know till next turn, which is fine.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Saman Chatterjee. Come up. Let us see here. We don't see anything against the wall.
Heading out.
So we'll move forward. And this is where things get really dangerous. You can see this other one, so we're just going to go ahead and pop it right now. And then... what do we do? You're there. We move forward.
Moving out. I have sight beyond vision.
Alright, so we have the pods in place. Can Victor Smirnov hit that wall from here? And he can do it, which is great. So we're going to use this rocket that should not reveal anything.
We've got the objective in sight.
There is another pod with another flippin' Archon.
The X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
The time for hiding is over.
Wait, how is it? Samantha Chatterjee about to catch on fire? That would stink. That is an unfortunate little side effect of this. How many pods do you reveal if you go up here? Quite a bit. We gotta move back. Why are you about to catch fire if you move anywhere? That stinks. Alright, well. What do we do now? That is an Archon and a Muton. That is an Archon and 2 Mutons. Question is, when we go on these guys, what's the best way to do it? And I think we have to... I don't want to move. This plan was a good plan right up until this other pod was here. If I move up here, I do not reveal. If I... But Samantha Chatterjee is about to catch on fire. I wonder if it would be better just to... Oh, no. Problem is that I don't need to reveal the pod. If I stick with the original plan, I can get up there, tag here, next turn. Only thing is that I don't know if they're going to move. I have 4 turns to do this, though. As long as I hold still, everything is fine. So if I go here, turn 3, come over here, wait, turn 2. Who's your extra action? With, Catherine Fox. That might be the difference maker. Okay, so we're gonna move up.
Volk says I am to obey.
And then we're going to just hold here for a turn.
I'll keep an eye on it.
I'm gonna have you hunker down.
Digging in.
Because I don't know why you're about to catch fire.
Moving to Overwatch.
Long watch? Or not Overwatch? Okay. Okay, so now that is moving everybody up.
Fire spreading.
Oh, no. That's a very unfortunate reveal, but we have Overwatches, I think. This might end up working out, actually.
Refocusing.
Okay. Well, now we have engaged the enemy. Okay, let's see. Why is your aim so low? Weapon range, defense is natural defense of 25. If I rend you, that's 5 to 6 damage, which is awful. You stay there. Okay. Where did that other Muton's right there? You have to get into cover. You can move here and just fire away. Now, if I flashbangy, the only ones that I can see are those two. The other problem with these tunnels is that just don't get a lot in the way of sight lines. Oh, you're flanked by Lee Turner. Not that you know that. But it's not going to reveal anytime soon. So, can you grapple? You can grapple. You'll be able to see probably a lot more than you should. Who can you see from there? You most likely cannot see this other pod. So, if you move up there, you can see the... Who else can you see? I think you can see this muton in the back. I'm gonna put you up there.
Going up.
77, 54. Hold off on that thought. Let's see. Victor Smirnov can suppress, he can also frost bomb. Saman Chatterjee has to move to get out of line of sight. So I think we'll move here.
Heading out.
Whoa. You can't fire? Because you're on fire. That is unfortunate. You can slash, though. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Good stuff. You're still in high cover, but you're not, you can still be seen, which is unfortunate. So we're just going to go ahead and... Can you lightning hands for this? If you do sniper damage, that is 6 to 8. Now we need you to whittle down first here. So let's try it out. Okay. That is unfortunate. 77. Let's see if we can put him down now. Nice. Okay.
That's how it's done.
That is how it's done. Alright, so what is next? We can Frostbomb 1 or Mimic Beacon. I think the Mimic Beacon would be the best option here. Lay Turner is still there. Do we want to Acid first, though? You were spotted. I need... how far can you throw this flashbang? Can you hit both of them? I would rather... the Mimic Beacon. So the question is, who moves in, and how do we make sure that we do not get anybody else sighted? You are an acid. You acid grenade, but you can also melt armor. So with that in mind, do we move up? You can. This might save us. Unfortunately, then I can't. Well, I could move up and then. Actually, that's the plan. Okay, so I move up here. I give Saman Chatterjee the turn. Saman Chatterjee hunkers down so that he doesn't take the damage, and then I throw the Mimic Beacon. That's the plan. It could be better, but it is what it is for right now. We're gonna move forward with Kamisi Baroto. Take out this node here. And then we're just going to move in out of line of sight.
I'm on it.
Give it to Saman Chatterjee. He hunkers down. And then we move into a slightly better position and throw a Mimic Beacon. Mimic Beacon does not have cover bonuses. Now with you, Lee Turner, they didn't move that turn. So we have 4 turns left. Just going to hold here. Will this reveal, is the question. I will answer that question next turn.
My turn on launch.
7. And he is right up in our grill now. Mimic beacon was destroyed. We don't care. Because 92%. We will... They can parry. How do you not see anything? Unbelievable. Alright, well. That does change this equation ever so slightly, I think. 100% chance with 64% crit. We could also axe you. 5 to 7. And then shoddy for 7 to 9. I think we'll hold off on that just for a minute. I can sniperify him too. Okay. I think that's the best option. We'll throw. Did I miss? Yes, I did. 88% chance. Unbelievable. Don't miss this one, okay? Alright. It worked out the same way in the end. And then I think we just... No, that will reveal. How does that... Okay. That was a bit dangerous. And now she does not have sight. Should have thought that one through a little bit more. Alright, if we move up here. This is about as a guarantee as you get with a Grenadier, so please hit. Good stuff.
Toss me some ammo.
And then, do we move up here? Yes, we do. Then that does not reveal. Okay.
Moving to position.
100%. Down and dead.
Hostile target down.
Good stuff. Will that reveal... Will any of this reveal another pod? I don't think so. So... Who do we move up? How do we move up? You can see... You're flanking an enemy from there. Oh, because, yeah, that is just within sight range. So... We move up here. This should not reveal anybody. Good.
Maintaining this area.
And then the extra move, which we will just... We can't do anything except move. So we'll kind of come up here.
Double time.
Should not have revealed. Excellent. That is... They have not moved at all. I do not know.
Reapers are always vigilant.
And then we will just end our turn. Does that pod move at all? The answer is no.
Cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
So we move up.
I go where you tell me.
This will reveal next turn. So we wait one more turn. And then we can go on them with everything. Can I conceal with Saman Chatterjee? And the answer is yes.
Concealed.
I want to get up as close as possible so that I can blastify them next turn.
Copy that.
And with anybody else, we just kind of... No. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. It's about to have a heart attack. But the Unfortunately, I can't move anybody else without revealing, so I think we're just gonna reload. And Overwatch. Reload. Overwatch. Reload.
Moving to Overwatch.
And then Overwatch. And then she is the last one to go. Overwatch. Whoa.
5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Yep. Here we go.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles.
Oh, there are
before they
3.
cut it off.
That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a one turn cooldown? That is very bad. Okay. You have the EMP. That's a gun. You're not going to be much help with that. Mode start. Acid grenade or frost bomb. Are they clustered enough to use the frost bomb? No. So, fire a weapon, 90% chance. Okay. Catherine Fox can give... What? It's a very unfortunate cooldown timer. Nerds. Alright. Let's see here. Move up here. I'm a little concerned that if I move up into this full cover, then I'm not going to be able to launch any of the bombs. If I move up here, I can get target on the Archon. Where can you go? Talking to my sniper, Irina Pavlova. She can't go anywhere. Thought the tunnels would actually be really helpful. Instead, this has just been a nightmare. Let me see here. I can see you as well, although the damage is terrible. I need you to do... Wait, okay, where's our flashbanger? She's right there. Okay. So here's what we do. We're gonna move up and see what our range is on the flashbang. We can hit all 3. That's what it looks like anyway. That's what we're going to do. It got 2 of the 3. Son of a diddly. Alright. What can you see from here? You cannot see the only target that we have in sight. Not sure if I can get the frost bomb on you either. What if we just do acid? Can't do acid from here. Fire a weapon here. I get a 90 with a 46% chance to crit. 71. I can see you too, 59%. How can I see? Oh, because of the window. Actually, if that is a window, then I should be able to frost bomb you. So we're gonna try that. I saw it at one point. There you are.
Heads down.
Froze his butt. And then... do I just go for the 90? Yes. And he's on fire.
I'm busted.
Okay, we move up. We'll be able to see everybody next turn. for right now, we just do a 45% pistol overwatch. A pistol shot. Miss. Figures.
Shot failed to connect.
And then we will move in for next turn.
It's far, but I can reach it.
And then what do we do with you, late turner? We move you back here. Who can you? Okay. I think I like that. Let's see if we can move back. Teamwork. And then we just go ahead and fire again. Pulls off a trick shot there.
Only winged him.
Disoriented, all kinds of good stuff. He's kind of PO'd because he's hurting. Hang on. Okay.
I'm pinned down here.
So we got one frozen dude up there. He's not going anywhere. So the question is now, how best do we deal with the Archon? And I think weapon range, defense. Okay. Let me see here. If we rend the Archon, 5 to 6 damage. Actually, if we can hit with the lightning hands, get the free action. It's a dice roll, though. We got it, though. Good stuff. Okay, now that we've got that, we could rend.
A righteous strike.
Good night. Delirium Corn Advance Repeater, even better. Now then, what is our best option for taking down this Muton who is sitting back there? And I think we move up.
Okay.
54%, 54%, defense 10, low cover. It's unfortunate. We'll have to move up in order to flank him. Most likely. This orientation is not going to last 2 turns. I think we need to take care of that Muton now. Question is, how do we get into a position so that we can do that without completely exposing ourselves? And we can shoot him from here.
On your order.
It's 45% chance to hit. Or do we suppress? Yeah, I don't think we can suppress. 54%, 54%. We need to move up and flank. I think if we move back here, we can secure that flank. Next shot. So the question then is, what do we do? Do we fire the acid? I think we fire the acid. The reason why is because Saman Chatterjee can then take a shot against no armor. So acid burn. 64% chance. Ugh.
Adjusting aim. Running try on ammo.
Yeah, that's all we have left too. Dadgummit. 60% chance. Got 5. That's good. Ah, she's not going to be able to see anything from there.
Overwatch.
And so we will just spread out a little bit on this turn. We might eat some fire this turn. This orientation is removed, and we got a thaw. So we're going to take these guys on a full shot. That's unfortunate. Now we're going to be flanked all kinds of sideways.
Adjusting aim.
Oh no, we're not. That was close.
Whoa!
Okay, that's bad.
The flags, they're moving!
They're trying to flank us.
Hang on. Oh, whoa, that was close. We got very lucky there.
All right.
Sometimes that's what's required, but... Oh, you don't want to take that chance. That melee attack could have just wrecked her. Okay, so... Now what? We move in on this Muton with the flanking. Can't even see the other one. First things first. No. Catherine Fox just dodged that melee attack. And now she's got a big grin on her face as she's about to put this shotgun right in this dude's eyes.
Target neutralized.
That's one way of putting it. Alright. Next up. I want the mag cannon on this to shred this guy's armor as best as we can. We're going in and taking him out this turn. 79%. Shredded the armor. So Saman Chatterjee moves up.
Heading there now.
And we just shotgun this guy in the face. He could have taken him out himself.
Got him.
And that's the mission.
Transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
It was a little touch and go there. We almost lost a ranger. But at the end of the day, XCOM lives. Oh yeah. Actually, let's zoom out just a little. Nope, we can't zoom out a little bit more because there's a giant wall. Okay, take a photo.
I hope you're ready to
Much
be
better.
famous.
Alright. Heading back to base.
Following today's attack by the criminal organization XCOM, all citizens are advised to prepare for intermittent power failure throughout the city. Advent assures us that they will have the power grid restored quickly.
Ooh, that got a little dicey towards the end there, but at the end of the day, we pulled it off.
As long as there's even one Reaper.
Unfortunately, everyone is exhausted.
You can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
Got a promotion, Arc Wave. Rend generates a psionic wave in the direction of the attack. Damage increases with focus. Exchange. And then Fortress. Templar is immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosive damage. That's pretty cool. Exchange locations with a squad mate. Cost 1 focus. Let's see. We'll get Arc Wave. And then we have 13 soldier AP points. It would be such a shame if we just kind of didn't use any of this stuff. Pistol is starting to become a little bit more useful just because we're running into missions and situations where having an extra attack with a pistol would actually be a good thing. It's still so low damage output though. Mark a single target with psionic lens, causing them to take an additional 33% damage from a number of future single target attacks. Overcharge. Rend has a 33% chance to generate focus. Whereas there was one. Psionic Force. It's not Amplify. When an enemy dies, it may leave behind psionic energy the Templar can collect to raise their focus level. I think I'm going to go with that. And the reason why is because we're going to get to a point where we're not slashing nearly as much. Death from above, quick draw. I forget. Fires your pistol on your first turn. Action no longer ends your turn. And then killing. Yeah, she's our gunslinger. It's good stuff all around. Archon Autopsy.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts
Yep.
continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Leigh Turner is overly aggressive, which means we can no longer put her in Overwatch. That is an unfortunate turn of events. Having said that, if we go to our armory, our biggest concern right now is the fact that every single person is unavailable right now. which
Your old man would be proud of what we've managed to do here.
some people are going to come back soon. 1,
You
2,
managed
3.
to do with this ship.
I just wish he had lived long enough to see us fight back. To know that it wasn't all for nothing.
Trust me, he knows. If there was one thing your father always kept in mind, it was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win on our own terms.
And so the, let's see here. We really need to start hiring people. We have 11 supplies. We definitely need some recruits. Not now. Let's see. I think that was, we were doing some more intel. Clearing crystals.
Word of your exploits
Special
spread
forces.
among the desperate masses of humanity, clinging to any semblance of hope. But these stories will not save them from their fate.
Okay. So we're going to go buy. And we're going to get 120 supplies for 35 intel. We are then going to hire some rookies. So we've got to recruit some people. So anybody who Sujin Sung, let's go ahead and grab him. And Aaron Bryant. Who else do we want to grab? We have 81 supplies. When is the next supply drop? Is in 12 days. We were probably going to have another mission before then. We have enough. How much does it cost for that? Oof. 81 supplies to build the live fire training. We have a radio relay there. If we make contact here, it's instant. We have made contact with these areas. If we make contact now, we expand our income, which is desperately needed. We are probably going to have one more mission before the next supply drop. Tech support is...
We already have a covert operation underway, Commander. It will take some time to complete.
Oh, we'll get the engineer. We'll get an engineer out of that. Okay. Oh, choices, choices. The thing that I'm concerned about is just the fact that we just have so few troops. Might end up having to skip a mission, which I've never had to do in XCOM. But we'll go to the Guerrilla Tactics School. Sujin Sung. We're going to train him up as a grenadier. We'll let that ride for a bit. We just had a guerrilla ops, so I think we have a couple of days and we'll get some people back. So the question is, what do we want to do in the meantime? The live fire training. If I could do that, it's 100 supplies, but I can start inside knowledge. Make contact on this continent. Let's see. Effect of all weapon modifications is increased. Nah, no big deal. Trying to think of. We can increase by 65 to 81 or 55 to 69. It's 100 supplies to install a radio relay there. I really want this continent bonus. Go to the black market, sell some stuff. We could sell faceless corpses. Have not seen too many Vipers. And a Berserker corpse. That is 20. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. And then we're going to install this radio relay. 4 to 6 days.
Setting course for Sector 6, Eastern.
And the reason why is because this live fire training exercise, if someone is training, he goes automatically up to Sergeant. Which is going to be huge. 5 days, not bad.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Alright, we're going to assign some new research. Sustaining sphere. Emergency failsafe mechanism that automatically activates when the soldier is on the brink of death, placing them in temporary suspension to extend their life. The sphere can only be used in combat once. It will be permanently removed from soldier's inventory once activated. We have to get our hands on the plasma rifles. I think we are at the point now where we have basically no choice. It takes a Viper corpse to do the Viper autopsy,
Although I would
we'll do that
expect
first.
to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling. Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities, but nothing as readily apparent as this.
Okay.
Working at the Advent clinics, I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been considered nothing short of miraculous at any time before the aliens' arrival. The elderly and infirm so revitalized with a single treatment that they were often brought to tears. It's a powerful, powerful thing the aliens have developed. Perhaps their most insidious creation of all. For my part in it, I remain deeply conflicted.
Alright. So, guys, that's the truth. We're going to build this radio relay. Shadow chamber is up.
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
Shadow chamber is online.
Objective added.
We need to do some research.
Prepared to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Black Site, Commander. With the Shadow Chamber fully operational, we can use its advanced decryption capabilities to analyze the Codex artifact recovered by our forces.
While he's chatting, gonna continue the clearing the debris. That's gonna take 20 days. The infirmary will be up in 6 days. We go to our armory. We got anybody back? We got 2 people back, 3 people. We have 2 more days. Then we'll have a full squad up and available. And then once the infirmary is up, that will improve things pretty significantly. Rapid response. Aliens improve their threat. That means we get reinforcements on every mission.
I suppose that's one way to approach a problem you can't solve. Just build a machine to do it for you.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Okay. Battlefield medicine.
To say the least, that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to actually be a genetic derivative of this wholly reptilian creature.
Alright, so Advent Purifier. Emulate some methods for using equipment, powered armor. Alright, we have to get the plasma rifle because we're starting to... We're gonna need the extra firepower. So, we move back 2 more days. Chosen sabotage failed. Awesome.
You must think you're pretty clever.
That was close. There we go. 81 supplies. Live fire training. Any recruits training in the GPS will achieve the rank of sergeant. Awesome. We will go back and
Avenger plotting new course.
finish grabbing the intel. Has a very long trip. Alright, let's see here. Is it 4 days? Can we make contact with the intel that we have now? We can. Okay, so do we... I'm very tempted. We have supply drop in 7 days. We can scan, get the intel. Talon rounds, okay. Go back to the proving ground. I don't think we have anything. Yeah, no items currently in the build queue. Choose project. We actually need supplies for, like, everything. But exosuit, bolt, experimental heavy weapon. We'll go with the heavy weapon.
I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Okay. We have a new sergeant for grenadiers. As a grenadier, which is awesome. Already starting to see dividends of that. View soldiers. Promote soldier. Look at that. Already we've got Shredder. It's not, you know, a silver bullet. But we're already going to see some stuff. And we're already getting people back, which is great. Good chunk of our... Promote soldier again. Oh, right. Duh. Suppression. Yes. And then we got that. So we got people back on deck. We do need to get a few more, though. And our infirmary is going to be up soon, which is great. Got a lot of tired people. A lot of stuff going on. The Shadow Chamber is up and running. 2 more days until the infirmary comes in. 1 more for the extra engineer, which is great. 2.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action, but word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
Alright, we got ourselves an engineer. Leticia Diaz, welcome aboard. Rosaire Ice Ramirez. Now we can assign a new covert action. We will come back to that in 1 second. Hunt the Chosen Part 3. Hunt the Chosen Part 3. Reduce avatar progress. A soldier captured, soldier wounded. Breakthrough research. Improve pistols. Without sacrificing control. Improving damage output by 1%. Interesting. That could be useful because we do tend to run pistol heavy, especially for our pistol sharpshooter. That takes 5 days. Get some extra mobility as a reward for it. But it also requires a scientist. If we reduce the Avatar Project progress, I'm not too worried about that just yet, because we go to the armory, the view soldiers. Where's our promotion? Wounded for 13 days. Promote. Blade Storm. Good stuff. Alright. So get that. Infirmary comes up in 1 day. We have an unassigned engineer. Let's get to work. Clear that stuff out. The resistance ring is idle, I get it. Question is, can we afford improved combat intelligence in 4 days? That may not be bad. Question is, who can we improve on that point? Lots of stuff going on the strategic level. 1, 2, 3, 4 grenadiers. And who benefits the most from these points, I wonder? I can't really afford to send... I've got 3 grenadiers on standby, 2 rangers on standby, 3 sharpshooters, and a specialist. I want to send our sergeant. Soldier wounded moderate. I'll take that risk. Begin action. We'll go to the armory. Guerrilla Tactics School. What can we buy? Just Hunter's Instinct. Ranged attacks deal +1 damage. Sword attacks have 10% chance to critically hit. Explosives can inflict critical damage. Start every mission with 1 focus. 5% chance for a free move after the first move of the turn. Interesting. Reaper Infiltration increases hacking by 25%. Advanced security towers cannot see this. That's actually pretty cool. Still, we want to train up the rookie. Question is, who do we want? What are we hurting for most? I feel like probably need more specialists. But let's take a look real quick. How many specialists do we have? We have 3 specialists. We can have a 4th. I'm cool with that. 4 grenadiers. Works for me. Go back. I'm glad we've gotten this pause in the war, because... Dang. Oh, right. Remove all negative traits. View facility. And got ourselves this infirmary. This is going to help speed up recovery times.
Commander, the infirmary can be used to improve the recovery process of our wounded soldiers. And over time, they'll also recuperate from any negative conditions they've picked up in combat.
Yeah, so let's see.
You can also speed up the process through therapy if needed.
Let's remove Ergonim's negative traits first, and we'll just work on them. Supply drop is in 5 days. We're going to pick up the intel real soon. Got ourselves a supply raid coming up.
Commander, we've had the Shadow Chamber running the numbers. These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
Okay, Muton, Heavy Lancer, Archon, Advanced Trooper, Advanced Purifier, Advanced Priest, Shadow Squad. All missions get a single charge of the Conceal ability. I do wonder if this means that we have the Warlock who's going to show up, because there are only 11 enemies on the board. Advent is moving valuable alien technology across Asia. Nevertheless, we can't really pass it up because we are hurting for supplies. Even though we got the supply drop coming up, we will take this on. And then after the next supply drop, we will definitely start taking on this Avatar project. So, let's go ahead.
It looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work.
All right. So, make utility items available. Make weapons available, make armor available. You know what, actually, I'm gonna do? I'm probably going to, I'll make a note to myself for this episode to edit out the load up. So I'm gonna do a transition, and I'll see you back here in a bit, okay? All right. Oops. Okay, before we get back though, I wanted to exit out so I could pull Erganim out of the infirmary, but we just got another facility constructed. So we're gonna go back. Let's see. Let's get him out of there. Yeah, that's fine. I want Erganim on this mission. So, once we get back up there, supply raid. Okay. Chugga, 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 chugga. Okay. Alright, now we'll go back to the swiping. Alright? Alright. Alright, everyone. So, here's what we got. We got Lieutenant Alonzo, who's got the new Talon rounds, which add critical damage. He's going to be our primary damage dealer. Backing him up is Captain Erin Hayes. She's got herself the acid grenade, the scanner for scanning after reveal, and the grenade. The mimic beacon on Lieutenant Dunn for our specialist, just in case, and to add the tracer rounds just to make him a bit more accurate. I want to be sure. See if there's anything else that might actually be more useful. The frost bomb may potentially be more useful. That's a tough call, but I think we're gonna go without it. On our sharpshooter Delgado, he's got the venom rounds. The reason why we're loaded out heavily with organic stuff is because we are going to encounter organic units primarily. I did not see any mechanized units. Potentially the turrets, which is something to consider. But I think with the firepower that we have, we can pretty much take it out. I'm not too worried about them. Erganim, I had to pull him out of the infirmary because I want somebody who can zip around the battlefield and do damage. I've given him the flame rounds because, once again, I think he'll be shooting a lot. And then, let's see here. We got the bond mates going in as well, which is good. As a grenadier, we have Sergeant O'Reilly, who's one of our newer minted ones, I believe. She's got herself the exo suit. Actually, I did forget one thing that I had to realize. The loadout. Not sure if it's going to make much of a difference, but I'll put the spider suit on our sharpshooter here. So grenadier, she's got ourselves another boom and a flashbang just in case. I think this is pretty decked out. It's supposed to be very difficult. So I'm a little concerned about what we're going to encounter, but we also get a single charge of the conceal ability, so I think that might help make a difference. So let's get down there and get ourselves some loot.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Our contacts in the Resistance tipped us to an Advent transport they managed to disable when it passed through as part of a larger convoy. Advent security forces are already moving to gather their assets, but we've got a shot at finding something valuable here. We'll have to secure the area, recover the gear, and eliminate any enemy resistance.
Alright, so next time on XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, Operation Star Fist in the wilderness of East Asia, we are going to raid a supply convoy, neutralize all enemy targets, and secure the supplies. Thank you very much for joining me. It's Bang Catholic Gamer Dude playing XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more, please click the subscribe button. If you'd like to see everything posted to this channel, please click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.